Happened, but
maybe when I heard the commotion, I could have run outside and de-escalated the situation.
And as Rahani's family continues to pursue justice,
it would be really important to find justice, and hopefully a video like that would show that this person was indeed guilty of murder.
Everyone inside the shopping complex believes this could have been avoided.
I would have never have pulled my gun out in that situation. I would have called the police. End of story.
Jake Chapman, Cairo 7 News.
Linwood High School was in a modified lockdown today after a 16-year-old student was arrested this morning in the school parking lot. Just before 7:30, Snohomish County deputies responded to a road rage incident. They tell us a girl pulled out a gun while driving on this north road. The victim saw the girl pull into the school parking lot. That's when deputies arrested her. After searching her car, law enforcement found parts of an assault rifle. That student is in custody right now. We're told there is no longer a threat to other students or staff. A Thurston County deputy has been suspended without pay after stating that, quote, women don't belong in law enforcement. Sheriff Derek Sanders says it followed an investigation, a grievance process, and an arbitration hearing. A complaint filed in 2023 alleges that deputy took a recording off of his own body camera footage, then posted it online. He then used that footage to make the comments on social media about female police officers. That officer now suspended. In Pierce County, 2 people are hurt after a drive-by shooting in Spanaway. This happened just after 2 yesterday morning near the intersection of 78th Avenue and 192nd Street East. 4 people were in the car hit by gunfire, including a 2-year-old and a 9-month-old. The adults in the 2 front seats were grazed by bullets but are not seriously hurt. No arrests have been made. Tonight, a vigil will be held to honor the life of 26-year-old Isanor Egi. She is a recent UW grad who was killed in the West Bank. At the time, she was protesting against settlements in the Palestinian territory. That vigil is taking place at 6 p.m. at Alki Beach, right across from Blue Moon Burgers. We're told that she graduated from the University of Washington this last spring. Now, this comes as the Israeli military says she was likely shot by its soldiers on accident. Israel said it has launched a criminal investigation into her killing. Doctors say she was shot in the head. Now, her family in the U.S. has released a statement to the Associated Press saying, quote, we are deeply offended by the suggestion that her killing by a trained sniper was in any way unintentional. The disregard shown for human life in the inquiry is appalling. In the race to be Washington's next governor, 2 candidates debated for the first time last night. State Attorney General Bob Ferguson and former Congressman Dave Reichert clashed on topics like abortion and public safety. Ferguson touted an $100 million plan to recruit more police officers. Reichert accused Ferguson of being soft on crime and said he would support law enforcement's ability to, quote, hold people accountable. Reichert wants to become the first Republican to win that office in almost 40 years. It was a marathon meeting for Seattle's Public Safety Committee yesterday. Council members debated a proposal to ban certain people with drug charges and convictions from zones in the city. That included almost 2 hours of public comment and several disruptions. One person was removed during a recess, another as soon as the discussion resumed. The drug zone proposal will move forward. Now the full council will get to decide if it wants to ban people from parts of the city if they're caught using drugs. The committee also agreed to pass an amended version of the stay out of areas of prostitution zone vote. It's the same concept, but targeting sex trafficking along Aurora. Officials want to cut down on all crime that happens around that street. A full council vote is next Tuesday. That meeting will be held at 2 p.m. Coming up, was last night's debate enough to sway undecided voters? Well, we're taking a look back at this matchup and why a second debate between the two isn't certain. Plus, wildfires raging in the West, how the state of California is trying to deal with the flames, the smoke, and also evacuations.
A push to educate young people about the lives lost on September 11, 2001.
The hope here is for those of us who were impacted and were here on that day, that we can really educate the next generation.
I'm Samantha Manning in Washington, D.C., sharing one group's mission to preserve important.
How would Initiative 2117 impact Washington? It would literally ripple across our state. More pollution in our rivers, more toxic chemicals in our air, our roads and bridges put at risk, hurting our economy and our health.
That's why firefighters are saying no on 2117.
So are small businesses,
doctors,
tribal nations,
farmers too.
We're all joining together to vote no.
Vote no.
Vote no.
Because 2117 is a bad deal for Washington.
The Eagle has landed. That's one small step for man.
Hey, what's up?
Houston, we have a situation. How did you get here?
Your character's in our video game.
Video game?
Yeah, it's what we do with Xfinity 10G. It's like, the best network imaginable.
What the heck is that?
Those are the bad guys.
Are they friendly?
The 10G network, only from Xfinity. One giant leap for mankind.
Wires neat, orderly, and labeled.